Come on in, come on in. It's your boy Twan Don versus Twan Don. 704 Charlotte Bound Podcast. In the building, running around here out of breath. Make sure as you come in, you hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. We're trying to grow our channel. Let everybody know what's going on over here at 704 Charlotte Bound Show. What we're doing, it, how we're making it happen. Bringing you all this breaking news first. Shout out to Porter Hamilton in the building. Brandon Malone is up in here. J Issue, Real. Travis Finch is in the building. JDH Mafia. Antoine Lynch in here. J Issue, what's up, my boy? Brandon Malone in here. Chad Zilla. Got that new heat coming on the way by Chad Zilla, man. My boy is 100% official. Yes, the news is in. The Carolina Panthers have traded for Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is now a Carolina Panther. Baker Mayfield is now a Carolina Panther, man. We about to get into it. Let y'all know what's going on with this. I'll be right back in a second. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy Twan Don versus Twan Don. This is the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. Breaking news: the Carolina Panthers have signed Baker Mayfield with a 2024 fifth round conditional pick. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it, what it means for the Carolina Panthers. Breaking news. Again, the Carolina Panthers have signed today Baker Mayfield for a future 2024 conditional fifth round pick. What does this mean for the Carolina Panthers? What will this mean for our future? Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. I got the news still coming in right now. I want to be able to give you guys this news as it's coming in. It's new for me. So I want to break the news to y'all as it's coming in to me. At 704 Charlotte Bound Show, we will be breaking news as it happens. Someone will be available to talk about breaking news as it happens. This is the number one show for the fans, by the fans, man. Football talk, Carolina football talk over here, and that's it. The show that's going to give y'all what y'all want. Football, and that's it. Number one show for the fans, by the fans. It's time for us to get back to football and say fuck to all the other dumb shit. The Carolina Panthers have signed Baker Mayfield. What does this mean for Sam Darnold? What has put to bed all the Cam Newton joining the team things? Is that gone? How quickly will Baker Mayfield be with our roster? Training with our roster, get him caught up. Is this a move that's better late than never? Let's get into it, man. Hamilton Porter said, is this real? Yes, it's real. Brandon Malone said, Twan, what just happened? We just signed Baker Mayfield. Jay Issue said, yo, what's going on, Jay? Look, everybody, y'all know how I operate with this team, man. I speak facts. I don't speak what would be, what could be. I speak facts. When everybody was telling me that 9 wins, 8-9 wins was out of the picture, I told everybody, I said, wait, pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. The season, the summer's not over. We will make moves. We will make moves. I don't even think this is going to be the last move that we make. Understand with the Baker Mayfield situation, man, rather than running it back with Sam Darnold, I think this is a great move. Yeah, you heard it from Twan. I think it's a great move. It's also a risky move because of what Baker Mayfield could do to our locker room. But I think the reward outweighs the risk because, let's face it, Baker Mayfield cannot come to the Carolina Panthers and be foolish as a quarterback, because I do not see him in the Carolina Panthers' entire future. So it's like another resume for him. He has to be on his best behavior. He also has to perform greatly because other teams will be watching. Other teams will be watching. The Carolina Panthers are giving him his just due, giving him his chance. So he has to be on his best behavior. Brandon Malone said Cam ain't coming back. This ain't no time to take shots at Cam, but I told y'all already, I don't think Cam's coming back to football at all, not just as a Panther. I think he's done. My man Rel said if they bring Cam back, they'll just use him in the red zone. I wouldn't be mad at that. I don't think Cam's coming back to football at all, though. Brandon White said, Torn down, I see you with your own. Shout out to Brian White, man. Rel said, we need to make sure CMC keeps his ass healthy. Exactly. CMC has to make sure he does that, though. So, here it is. The Panthers GM, Scott Fitterer, delivered on his promise that the team would add a quarterback this offseason. I told y'all, man, Scott Fitterer is out here doing it. It's not the owner. It's not Punk Rule. And Scott, we trust over here. Scott is out here doing it. Scott is putting it together. Let me see if I can get y'all them in the breaking news right now with them speaking. Let me see if I can get that pulled up for you guys. Then we're gonna go right to the interview with them. Again, Baker Mayfield has now signed with the Carolina Panthers for a future 2024 fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a fifth round conditional pick. I love that Scott and these guys held out to get what they want, to not overpay for this guy. They waited. Scott promised it. He's doing it right now. I got the news coming in on my phone right now. Let me see what my people are saying. Ray Pabon says, can't wait to see the chip on the shoulder, though. Talking about the chip that, that he carries around. He said that he hopes we're getting Baker Mayfield. Championship Baker Mayfield. Let me see if I can take you guys live right now to Scott Fitterer and Matt Rule. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get to you live with them again. Again, the Carolina Panthers have signed Baker Mayfield. Let me get the information pulled up for you. See if we can go live to the interview. We're going to do it like that.
We're very excited and can't wait to get this guy here.
This could be for both of you guys. Scott, just what are your thoughts on Ickey, the player, first of all? How much this helps your offensive line, and how much conversation was there from other teams trying to trade up for that pick?
Yeah, he's the tone setter. He's a smart guy. He's physical. He's tough. He's got every trait that you want in an offensive line.
Get out of this.
We're excited about.
This is an old one. I think I missed the opener, but we're gonna read the information. We're gonna read the information. The Panthers GM Scott Fitterer delivered on his promise that the team would add a quarterback this offseason by agreeing to a trade with the Cleveland Browns involving Baker Mayfield, according to the Ian Rappaport of the NFL Network. Let me put the link in here in case anybody wants to join right now. We will be going live again tonight with this news. But if there's anybody who wants to come on right now and join the chat and talk about this, the link is in the description right now. Let's go Panthers. I know we're going to hear from some people. Some people are going to go, oh, well, we're only going to get maybe one. Look, man, it's time for real Panthers fans to look at these Panthers fans that want to walk around crying all the time and saying what we can't do, and start telling them to start thinking about what we can do and what we will do with these pieces. Baker Mayfield is a big upgrade from Sam Darnold. If you hear people say that Baker Mayfield is no different from Sam Darnold, they are lying. Let me get my man Jay Issue in the building up in here right now. Jay, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
How you feeling the news, Jay?
Man, it feel like a fresh breath of air. Even though like Baker don't bring that leadership, I'm still excited to get rid of Sam. Hopefully, like they figure out what they want to do with Sam.
Jay, do you think the Carolina Panthers have basically said, look, man, we can't do it with Sam Darnold, man. We can't.
Yeah.
He's a backup quarterback.
In a crazy way, yeah. Without saying it, yeah.
It looks like the Carolina Panthers are saying, look, we cannot do it with this guy. Look, we're gonna go on with something else. I told y'all Baker Mayfield, I mean not Baker Mayfield, but Sam Darnold was nothing more than a backup quarterback. He ain't got it in him, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how Baker
got
turn
it
out.
in him.
It's crazy.
Panthers forever, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how
What's going on, dog? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. Got Panthers forever joining the crew right now. How you feel about the good news, man? What's going on, buddy?
I mean, what's going on, dog? Can you hear me?
Let me just cut your
It's better than Sam Darnold, man.
Yeah, turn your volume down in the background, buddy.
All right, let me turn it down. It's better than Sam Darnold, man.
Turn your volume down in the background, buddy.
Okay, can you hear me a little bit better?
Mm-hmm. Hey guys,
all right, cool.
As you guys are in the chat, please report any new news you're reading. I will add it to there.
Okay, can you hear me a little bit better?
Your TV in the back, Panthers forever.
Yeah. As you guys are in the chat, please. Panthers forever, you got to turn your the volume down in your computer or whatever's going on. So
all right, what is it a little bit better?
The boy Petey Quick is in the building with us right now.
Yo, Petey, you on mute, but what up?
Nah, he good. But coming back to Jay. How y'all feeling about this news, man?
It was a smart move, but no.
Yeah.
It's better than Sam Darnold.
Not expecting everybody to like this move because of the dirt and the problems that comes with Baker Mayfield. But like I told y'all at the top of the hour, it's low risk, high reward for us because this guy can't fuck up. They're watching. Let me add my brother, Ray Pabone. Everybody wants to talk about in here. Ray Pabone, what's going on, brother?
Ah, man.
What's good, Ray?
Y'all knew it was coming.
Here we go. What up, y'all? Let's get into it.
We needed this news, though. We needed something to shake it up with the Carolina Panthers. As I look at my TV right now, it's all any sports channel is talking about. The Carolina Panthers will be discussed probably for the next 2 weeks.
I only like the deal. I would only like the deal if they took Sam Darnold in exchange.
Right. But nobody's gonna take on Sam Darnold because he's a bum. They said, look, we'll give you Baker, but we don't want Sam back. We definitely not gonna pay him.
Yeah, I definitely think it was a smart move.
It sounds like what they did, what I said was when people said, well, we already paid Sam Darnold, it sounds like the team with what I thought, and that was, fuck it. Just pay him. He'll be gone after a year, man. But that's in no reason should we throw our entire season away because we're paying him. You win some, you lose some.
I think what I'm going to just jump in and say is basically from starting right now and going forward, I don't want to hear I don't like it because of the salary. At the end of the day, if you're looking at the numbers, I mean, basically between him getting his salary trimmed and what the Browns are taking on, and then what we have to take on. It's like, think about it, y'all. It's $5 million. We're on the books for what? I think it's 18 with Darnold.
Mm-hmm.
So basically,
Yeah.
what we're paying these quarterbacks is what most teams are paying their starting quarterback. 20 plus, annually. So it's not like the salary caps, like the salary hit, I should say, is why y'all would hate this. I don't want to hear that. I guess it's basically what I'm trying to put to rest from
I
the
agree
jump.
with you,
Everybody
bro.
wants to talk about salary shit and this and the third. So let me hear. I don't like it because I don't like the player. I don't like what he's shown so far. Like let me hear that be the actual reason. Side note, I don't know if everybody else is seeing it, but it could convert to a fourth rounder depending on playing time and shit like that. So
Fifth rounder.
yeah, so the fifth rounder could convert to a fourth. So I'll take that. I thought that could convert to a third, second, some dumb shit. So worst case scenario, we're out of another fourth rounder for another quarterback that we're taking another shot on. That sounds very familiar. Here we fucking go again. That's why I don't like this. Like, it's just at this point, I feel like we're just throwing darts at the board and hoping one of them is going to stick. Like, and I feel like this is just another one of those things right here. So we are so desperately trying to find a quarterback and just going about it in all the wrong ways that we are just like, the second anything comes available, it's just like, oh, let's try this one too. Let's try that one too. Let's try this one too. It's like we just collecting quarterbacks at this point. Like, one of them's got to work out, right? Is that where we're at now at this point? One of them's got to work out.
That's what it seems like.
Well, Ray, I will tell you this. I mean, we made a bed that we had to get out of, and unfortunately, that's what it requires, is doing things that you don't normally do. I got to tell you that Baker Mayfield is a tremendous upgrade from Sam Darnold. Like I told you,
that's not saying much, Twan.
I know, but I wish a lot more people would think in terms of Baker Mayfield's got to bring his best. It's not even just him playing for us and helping us win. It's other teams are going to be watching him, and in the fact that he's not with us in our future.
The way I'm looking at it, bro,
he can't come in.
We're about to see the biggest chip on a quarterback's shoulder, I feel like, in years now. Like, and that's what intrigues me, to where, like, maybe this could work. Maybe Twan will get out of that bet, and we're going to win 8+ games with Baker because he's just going to come in there with a chip on his shoulder and just want to prove the entire league wrong.
So what does that mean for Matt Corral?
Matt Corral is going to sit like a
just
lot
means
of
he
us
could
thought he
sit.
should have did.
I was going to say, in my mind, like I said, when we first drafted him, I want the dude to sit for a year. So it looks like that's probably going to happen now between Sam and now Baker. He's probably going to sit for at least a year and say Baker does well and actually wants to return because, again, he's only under contract for us for the rest of this season. So, again, between him playing well and actually wanting to return, I mean, we're looking at still, Corral could easily be just the quarterback next year. So Corral's going to get the year that he needs to sit and learn. And we're going to see how the Baker experiment goes. That's basically what we're looking at this year.
That's what it is.
And I think obviously the bets still hold true, but I mean, I'm sure we'll probably have the conversation of, obviously we're going to think of what the record predictions would be now with Baker. And that could get interesting.
So let me come back to Panthers Forever, I guess, on here in J issue. So with this guy, with Baker Mayfield been added, do you guys see more wins with our team?
Yeah, I can at least see about 2-3 more wins, but that's about it, though.
I had us at 7-10. I go 2 more. 9 and 8.
9 and 8. Okay, so look, so what I'm predicting is gonna happen is this, guys. So we got Corral on the team that we just drafted. We also traded away a pick to go up to get him. So I think Scott is telling us that this guy is the future, man. I think Sam Darnold is not going to sit on our team. I think these guys are actively shopping him right now. I do not expect Sam Darnold to suit up with a Carolina uniform on at the beginning of the year. I think Scott is shopping him right now.
Hey, that's good news. I hope that's true.
I cannot see him, Baker Mayfield, and Corral all on the same team.
Yeah, I can't see that being the case either, but it's going to be interesting. It's just like, maybe that's why we're seeing the deal go through as it does, because we're now going to turn around and have to be on the hook for something when it comes to Sam. You know what I'm saying?
I guarantee you before we signed Baker Mayfield, they were already in negotiations with somebody, put together a package to take Sam Darnold off our roster, bro.
Right.
I guarantee that.
Hey,
But
amen
again,
to that.
that's clearly why the money was so important to the Panthers
Yep.
about what the Browns would take on, because they know in turn they're gonna have to do the same thing when it comes to trying to offload Sam. They're gonna have to the 18 mil on the cap. They're probably gonna have to do the same thing, be responsible for like 10 of it, 12 of it, 30, some shit like that. So that's probably what they're looking at.
Okay.
So that's probably why this deal went down the way it did.
I wouldn't even guys, I wouldn't even get nervous. I guarantee you, just like Ray just so eloquently said it, I'm sitting here saying it. Look, before they made this move, I guarantee you they were shopping Sam, and somebody showed some type of interest. They're probably putting a package together. Now, it's no way they're going to keep all three of those quarterbacks on one team, man. It's not going to happen. It can't
I hope
fit.
you're right, Twan.
The money wouldn't make
I hope
sense,
you're right.
and the fits don't make sense. Guys, I guarantee you all this. I guarantee you. We speak these facts over here. We put our heads together and talk about what makes sense. I guarantee you they're not going to leave all three of those guys, and they're not getting rid of Corral because we just drafted him. So
It don't
who's
even
the
look.
odd man out?
It don't even look right though. I mean, to have Corral, Sam Darnold, and then you got Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
PJ
It don't
Walker.
even feel right.
So I guarantee you they're shopping Sam Darnold as we speak. We'll hear about that later. The better news for me, not only are we getting this man, but if you're willing to let your mind think, the better news for me is I think they're getting rid of Sam Darnold.
Hey, yeah, that works.
You gotta really start looking at it like that. There's no way Sam Darnold's gonna be able to coexist on this team, bro. And getting paid $20 million at the same time. No way. The money doesn't work.
You know what I say, Twan?
Hey, Twan, do you think there's any way we can give up Donald for and get a linebacker in?
I think they're gonna either go after a pick or they're gonna try to get a linebacker, something that we need on our team. And look, man,
Right.
I told y'all how I feel about Scott. I trust that man is gonna work it out somehow, man. He gonna work it out somehow.
True. Or at least get some picks, like you said. At least get some picks.
He's
But
either gonna get our third round pick back or something. It's coming. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
I would love a linebacker. He's either gonna get us a linebacker or our pick back.
Twan.
Hey, either one would do though.
Go ahead.
Nah,
Speak free.
I will give Baker Mayfield away for $1 in an envelope.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, no, for real. No, I ain't joking with you. Like, I will literally just
The
take him.
problem is gonna be who's gonna pay him though.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's
That's why I
foul
said
bankruptcy.
the money's
Let's
got
foul
to.
bankruptcy.
You got to find a team that's going to pay him. The team that may take him may be taking him for somebody else. They're gonna make
Well,
this money don't work with us though.
Temper is good at filing bankruptcy, so let's file bankruptcy and
Yeah.
have him pay himself. I mean, we can do
Unfortunately,
that.
he can't do that with players.
The way I look at it, there's always a head coach or a quarterback coach, offensive coordinator out there that thinks they can fix a quarterback that they think has any sort of fucking talent, whether on your arm talent, good with the playbook, blah 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 blah. There's always a guy out there that thinks they can fix. You know what I mean? Or I can use that. Or, you know what I'm saying? So there's somebody out there that will probably want Sam, even as like a project type shit.
Shout out to Tepper's brown paper bag. I love that name.
That's facts, right?
He said $5 million is a deal. Scott stood his ground on what he was giving up, man. I love that in Scott, bro.
So the Seattle didn't come with a better offer.
I don't know.
I just don't think Seattle was ever really that interested in him. That's just me, though.
In that guy, man. They're not. High Coltrane posted something on his Twitter the other day. I thought it was fun when somebody with the Carolina Panthers said, "I just don't want Sam Darnold on our team. Maybe Seattle will take him." And then somebody with the Seattle Seahawks instantly retweeted and said, "I just don't see Sam Darnold playing for us. Maybe Carolina will take him back." They don't want him, man. I mean, I just don't think they don't want Sam Darnold or Baker Mayfield. So, I told you it's risk reward, man. What we got going in our favor is Baker Mayfield cannot afford no more fuck ups. He playing for his
Yeah,
career now.
that's true.
He can't.
Hopefully, he can have like a
I
Hassan
can't.
Reddick year, even if he gone for if he played with us for 1 year.
Here's the other thing, man. If everything doesn't go well with the situation, Matt Rule will absolutely be fired next year.
That's good news.
He would have gotten everything and most of the things he's wanted, and now he's got Baker Mayfield, and that's the word is that's who he wanted. He will absolutely be fired if he doesn't do anything with that team this year, bro. So it's
Good.
reward as far as I'm concerned, man. You know what I'm saying? It's no risk on us at all. We can get rid of the quarterback we don't want and the head coach that we don't want all at the same time. Because in my opinion, Scott doesn't want either one of them there because they're not his guys.
Sounds like a happy meal to me.
Yeah, for real. Facts, Tom. That's facts.
Caleb said, I don't hate it, man, but I don't like it. Trade value, though. I think we're going to get our pick back, man. Shout out to Ray Pabon and Petey Quick, man. I think these guys are on their jobs. They called in, you know what I'm saying, with the breaking news from their jobs, man. Shout out to the special guests up in here, man. Panthers Forever on here, and my man Jay Issue.
Hey.
Third.
Yo.
How we feeling, man?
I'm not feeling this
How
shit.
are we feeling?
I mean, we had no choice.
I'm feeling good. I mean, it's still an upgrade, you know.
Hit those like
Better
buttons
than
on the
Darnold.
way in here, man. Hit those like buttons on the way in here. Illmatic is in the building. Said Baker's here. Shout out to my man Mike Ricks with the Mike Ricks podcast. Make sure y'all go over there and sign up with Mike Ricks and what he's doing over there. Show that man you love, bro. Shout out to Spinks TV. He said one thing you will say is if Baker Mayfield can finally use our speed and stretch the field, man.
We got a security.
You guys, listen, guys. You guys have got to stop crying.
You got to think him and Higgins already have some rapport.
And they already know
playing
each
together. So that's going to be a nice little plus from the jump.
At least we know Robbie won't be getting that ball.
Now listen to this.
At this comment.
Now that proposes another thing too, and somebody just hit on that. Now I was going there next. Is Robbie Anderson on his way out?
They shopping that motherfucker as we speak.
Are they shopping Robbie Anderson and Sam Darnold as a package deal?
Hey, now you talking.
I'm preaching today, y'all. I'm preaching.
Right.
Are they shopping Robbie Anderson? Because let's face it, I like Robbie, but a lot of people have had it with Robbie. And with Robbie, with everything Robbie's already said out of his mouth, it ain't gonna be a whole lot he can say to these coaches or that front office. They're gonna say, look.
Hopefully we can give up Robbie and Darnold for like a quality tight end.
Shout out to my man, Atlanta Boy. I had a long conversation today with my man, Atlanta Boy. Congratulations to my man, Atlanta Boy. He just recently got married, man.
Congrats.
Shout out to that man, bro. You know, and his queen. Good to hear from him. Mike Rick says, Sam to the Seahawks.
You joined in a little bit too late. They don't want that bum.
Sam to the Seahawks. Guys, one thing I've learned is dudes' trash is always somebody else's treasure for whatever reason. There's people out there who really still believe in Sam Darnold. I have no idea why. Welcome to the show right now. We got Kendall the GOAT at it right now. Kendall, what's going on with you, man?
What's up, man?
Kendall.
How you feeling about Baker Mayfield is now a Carolina Panther?
This is the dumbest shit we have done yet so far.
Ah, damn.
Tell them why, man.
Because now this is not our guy, man. We just like somebody said, all they're doing is throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks, to see what's going to stick. Oh, there's
That
a
was it.
quarterback out there. Let's go get him. Throw him against the wall. See if it sticks. This is not our guy, man. Y'all can forget about C.J. Stroud now. You forget about any of these other quarterbacks that we can develop. You talking about the coaching staff is going to be gone? Yeah, they're going to be gone. And now we're going to have to start from scratch.
Well, see, this is the thing. Everybody didn't want C.J. Stroud or the guy from Alabama.
I don't know why.
A lot of you guys are escaping. Listen, that's the thing with Carolina Panthers fans, man. We already got a quarterback on our team that we ain't even just drove yet.
Right.
And y'all already looking past him for a guy that you don't know will be good when they come to the league.
You already know I'm looking past him. You already know I'm looking past him.
But most people aren't, man. It's a lot of Carolina. It's a big percentage of Carolina Panthers fans that want to see what Corral got. Everybody don't want C.J. Stroud and the quarterback out of Alabama. That's just so that we're not looking at that as a loss. I'm one of them. I don't care about either one of those quarterbacks. It's about what works for us, and it's about a fit.
And we gave up draft capital.
Yeah, so if you guys think that we gave up a third-round pick to go get Corral, and then we're going to switch around and get another quarterback next year, that would be some shit.
Then we give us some more draft. Who knows about the deal? Then we give us some more draft capital.
A fifth-round pick.
We gave up a fifth-round conditional pick.
More draft capital. And don't see y'all keep saying that shit. So now we don't have a third fifth, and then they're gonna do some more shit. They're gonna do some more shit before it's all over with.
The fifth is 2 more years, Kendall.
Kendall, it's in 2 years, and it's a fifth-round pick, and it's conditional.
This is the thing. The Carolina Panthers that me and you grew up on, we didn't give away draft capital. We did not do that shit. That's why we were who we were. We're not who we were now no more. Never will be. Keep giving up draft capital.
But can you really be upset? I mean, he signed for 1 year for $5 million. I don't see
exactly
why people are so upset though.
Why are we kicking these rentals down the road? Why do we keep kicking these? Why do we need a rental? Why do we need a rental?
Kendall, it's not like we signed him for $20 million.
I don't care what he signed for. We didn't need a rental.
You have to care about what he signed for. $5 million makes sense.
we didn't give up much to get him.
Listen to what I'm saying. If you got a good car in your yard, or you got a car in your yard that's getting you back and forth to work, it can't get you back and forth to work. Y'all want to see Corral. You're not going to see Corral now. You're not going to see him. You're going to see him, after Sam bombs, or after, well, I don't know. You're not going to see Corral.
Corral is going to sit for a year, and he's going to play next year.
With who? Under Matt Rule?
With the Carolina Panthers.
Under Matt Rule?
With the Carolina Panthers.
Let me ask you again, under Matt Rule?
Under Matt Rule? I look, hopefully, if we win 9 games, Matt Rule ain't going nowhere. I don't know how to tell y'all that. I really don't know how to tell y'all that.
That's all it's predicated on.
I want Matt Rule out of here. But if he wins 9 games, he's not going nowhere.
I don't know, man. We got a fucking Bush baby milk.
It's just hey, look, man. It's just time for y'all to get on this positive train. And it's time for y'all to start crying by yourselves if you want to fucking cry. Because we're trying to get wins out here, and you guys are trying to come up with new ways of why we should feel sorry for ourselves.
Well, let me tell you something. I
don't get Baker Mayfield off the field, but we talking risk reward.
Let me tell you something.
And that's what no one's talking about. You got to realize this is how I'm looking at it. We are in a good situation because if this shit don't pan out, if this don't work out, guess what? Darnold is gone at some point, or will be gone at the end of the season. Mayfield will be then gone at the end of the season. Both their contracts run out at the end of the year. And then I also like to point out, because we all don't like the guy. At least I know I don't like the guy. If the shit don't work, guess who's going? Rule's finally gone. There's no way in hell. There's no way he survives 3 losing seasons.
Right.
So at the end of the
Right.
day, the way I'm looking at it, this overall is a win-win
This is a
situation.
great move, bro.
We're
Like,
either
it's a
gonna win
win-win
games with
move.
Baker, and Baker may stick around, and yeah, we'll have to deal with Rule. But at the end of the day, if we're winning, fuck it. Or if it goes the other way, we're gonna lose all three, and I'm fine with that too. So in my position, where I'm sitting right now, after having like 10, 15, 20 minutes to think about it, we are 100% in a win-win situation right now.
You and me both, right?
We're not
Hey,
losing
Ray,
shit,
but
bro.
you, Ray, you know
Shout
right,
out
Ray.
to my man Mo in the chat.
You are a football aficionado. When that new head coach comes in, what is he gonna do?
That's fine if he drafts his own quarterback. That means Matt Corral is out the door too.
Kendall, let me tell you something, Kendall, that you know by now, bro. First of all, any coach that we get is going to be handpicked by Tepper and Scott at this point. But Tepper going to have his fingers in it. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, it's no way in hell Scott went and got Matt Corral to bring in a damn coach that's going to get rid of him. That's not going to happen, bro.
Right, I'm sure that's going to be in
That's
talks.
going to be part of the deal.
If we would go down the road of getting a new coach, I'm sure that'll be part of the conversation. Like, what do you think? What do you think of Corral? Or is this a guy you can work with? Blah blah blah. It could be on the team side that they want it to be Corral, and maybe the coach we end up going with is going to be a coach that does believe in Matt. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be a choice. It's like if you want this job, Corral's going to be your quarterback. Like that very well could be the conversation next year. But again, I'm a focus. Oh no, that's exactly what it could be. But I'm gonna focus on right now. I'm gonna stress it one more time. This is 100%. This is 100% a win-win situation right now. It really is.
It is.
I can't rock with you. I can't rock with you on that. Corral ain't no name. Like, say if Corral was Watson without all that bullshit going on right now. Yeah, I could say something like that where he's proven or something like that. You can't tell a coach coming into this situation that he's got to stick with Corral. You can't do that.
Or he won't be the coach of the Carolina Panthers.
It's
gonna be, hey, look, bro, it's gonna be, you gonna have to agree to that. Or you gonna have to go coach somewhere else.
Because we drafted him, Kendall. What do you want the team to do? We drafted him.
A GM is tied to his coach. A coach is tied to his quarterback.
Bro, listen to this.
That's all it is.
Hey, Kendall, listen to this, man. Matt Rule had nothing to do with going to go get Corral. That was Scott Fritter, the GM. They even gave up a pick to go get him. So. Our new coach ain't gonna have no choice but to coach him. But see, I think we're still getting too fucking far ahead of ourselves, even with that shit. If Matt Rule wins 9 games,
bingo, we're getting way too far ahead of ourselves. We need to focus on what just happened and right now in this season. Focus on what just happened, which is why we're live right now, and what this season holds. What the season will bring.
Y'all to be happy for a moment.
Because I'll tell you right now, let's keep it as simple as this. I'm all for now traveling to Charlotte to see a game because I can watch Baker. I wasn't about to sit there and pay all kinds of money to watch fucking Sam Darnold play. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's an 8-hour drive and a couple $100 for a hotel and a couple $100 for a ticket. Like, I'm not paying all that money and time off work to watch Sam Darnold go out there and stink it the fuck up.
And be even
like
more
I'll tell you
pissed.
right now, like Twan, like you definitely need to come up here for the it's in November when we play Baltimore in Baltimore, because like I said, it's only
bro, I'm gonna be sitting right next to you.
I'm already looking at tickets. I'm already looking at tickets, bro. I'm not really trying to do it, but I'm about to.
Wait, thank you for saying that, because now I just need to go back and revisit my tickets.
I'm saying tickets are going to be like $400 or $500 a ticket, but I'm sorry, I'm trying to sit front row.
Speaking
I'm trying to sit front row.
Guess what's gonna happen today? That Carolina Panthers box office is gonna be on fire today, because as much as I can't stand Baker Mayfield off the field, he gonna have fans.
He's gonna
put butts in seats.
And that's probably what the fool was for.
Say what?
That's probably what the move was for him to put butts in seats.
I mean, he's gonna sell a hell of a lot more tickets than Darnold's sorry ass.
Yeah, it's to compete. I don't.
Guys, right now, please hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button one time for you boys up here, man. Number one show for the fans, by the fans, the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell for the notification. Share the content. We're trying to grow the show over here, man. We cannot grow the show without you. We cannot grow this show without you. Pure, unadulterated football over here. That's what we're doing over here, man. Breaking news in case you're just joining us right now. The Carolina Panthers have signed Baker Mayfield as our quarterback.
Yeah, so traded a 5th, conditional, could be a 4th depending on playing time.
Do y'all know what conditional
pending?
means?
But again, pending a physical.
Yep, he's gonna be all right. So unless
nobody's worried about that shoulder at all. I mean,
yeah,
let's honestly visit that.
Yeah,
let's honestly visit that. No one's worried about that shoulder at all.
I don't think they are. We are. I think we are. I don't think they are.
Yeah.
Oh, they would have signed him.
That shoulder got me a little worried.
I don't think they would have signed him if they were.
Yo, let me call in to work right quick, and if y'all still live, I'll come back.
Go ahead.
All right.
Thank you, Ray Pabon, for being here today. Petey Quick in here. Got my man Panthers Forever in here. Jay Issue in the building.
What's going on? What's up?
Guys, do you guys see what I mean, man? You know, I love Kendall to death, man. But it's just going to be Carolina Panthers fans out here that are going to weep until they are out of tears. It's time for us to get, I mean, and as much, you know, as he said, like, this wasn't the Carolina Panthers way. Man, look, let me say something to the Carolina Panther fan out there, the avid Carolina Panthers fan. Can I be truthful with him right now, Ray? Can I be truthful?
Go ahead.
We have had more losing seasons since our existence than we've had winning seasons. Our winning seasons have been few and far between. Stop acting like we are a Super Bowl bound team every year. We've been to a couple of Super Bowls, and that's outstanding. But if it's Super Bowl a bust for you every year, you're fooling yourself for something that we don't regularly do. It's hard just for us to get in the playoffs lately. This is no risk to us, guys. And if something goes down bad, we would have gotten rid of Matt Rule, Sam Darnold. Robbie won't be on our books. How do we lose with that?
I don't think a lot of the fans is looking at the bigger
bougie.
picture. Yeah, they not looking at the bigger picture. They just upset right now. I mean, I don't believe that they was upset when we signed Sam Darnold. I didn't see nobody upset. So I'm just confused about the whole situation.
Do you know how many people didn't want Cam Newton on the team when he was doing well? So it's crazy. Of course, people ain't gonna want Baker Mayfield on the team, but can he help you win ball games?
They won't even let him play the game. Like they don't want to see tape. Just let the man play and see what happens.
All that bullshit that Baker Mayfield got away with in Cleveland, I don't see Tepper letting him speak freely on no damn microphone. I don't even see them saying, let him come here and then right away, everybody who didn't believe in me, that blah, blah, blah. Fuck that. You got to play for your future now.
Yep.
We don't need Baker Mayfield coming to our team to try to prove a point. Just come over here to win and play hard and set yourself up for your next venture.
Hey, Twan, my thing is this, man. If he does come, like talking all that stuff, just back it up. I mean, I
That's
don't
it.
care like about his attitude. Just back it up with results.
We don't want to hear the bullshit.
Like
If
Robbie
you
Anderson.
see anybody that you did not like, anybody that you did not agree with, anybody that you think called you out or made you feel bad, and they are on the Carolina Panthers schedule, then put it into your game and go after them.
True facts, facts. Like on some water boy type stuff.
But we don't need the lip service. Just do it.
Facts.
Look, man, I don't have nothing else to say about this situation, man. I'm just glad that these guys came in here. Wanted to be one of the first podcasts to break the news, man. 704 Charlotte Bound podcast out here, man. Ray called in from work. Got my man Petey Quick on here. My man Panthers Forever in here. Jay Issue joined us. My man Jay Issue. And everybody that was in the chat. Brandon Malone, Jeff Ark, Claire Aries from work, man. 336 Legend. Michael Weston. D. Perkins. Man, I'm seeing a lot of new names coming over to the 704 Charlotte Bound show, man. I'm loving this, bro. I'm loving this. People want to get back to that football, man. They want to talk sports. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. It's free, man. Hit the notification bell on the screen so you'll always know when we go live talking that heat, man. We should be back tonight. We're only going to do like another hour show tonight. We're not going to do a long, drawn-out show. It's going to be another hour show tonight. Been doing some statistics and things. Everybody don't always like the long show. They just want to hear the fucking news and get out. James Island Panther, Andrew Ford. Lot of new names in here, man. A lot of old names. Illmatic in here, man. Jay Issue, did I make you a moderator yet?
Nah, not yet.
Hey, go ahead and type something in the chat, man. Let me go ahead and fix that right now. Panthers
Okay.
forever. What's
Send a
our
prayer.
record next year, man? What's our record next year?
Send a prayer out for Robbie Anderson.
What's our record next year? Yeah, man. Robbie somewhere. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm in StreamYard. I don't think it'll let me type in the chat.
Nah, you can just type in the chat. I can take it over from there.
The private chat.
Oh, you're in StreamYard. My bad. Yeah, you'll have to be outside of it before you can. You could just go out, type something in the regular chat, and then come back in, bro. Yeah, you can't be in StreamYard at the same time and do it. Somebody eating soup?
Somebody eat some cereal or something.
My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm gonna get smashed. My bad. I didn't think y'all could hear it.
Somebody
My
get their
bad.
alphabet soup on.
That raisin brand.
Oh, okay. Man, look, Rocks with Ray. Shout out to Raisin Bran, man. You add some sugar to it, I love it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm in heaven right now.
Raisin Bran with no sugar could kick rocks.
Right, exactly.
Man, this is like a low risk, high reward situation. At least we ain't stuck with him if he doesn't do good.
Tell him again, Petey.
If he doesn't do well, at least we won't be stuck with him.
That's what I'm saying. And that means Matt Rule's probably going. I mean, shit, do I really want to go to week 1 game now? I mean, fuck.
Ray. I forgot about that.
Yeah, the Browns come to Carolina week 1. So it's just like, shit, do I want to fucking go to – do I want to go week 1
That might be a
now?
blockbuster. It sounds like a blockbuster, though.
Okay, so Ray, does this change your prediction?
I mean, I'd like to think assuming Mayfield plays well, we're better than a 5 to 7 win team. Yeah.
What you looking at? What you looking at right now?
I'm not getting into that yet. I'm not
nope,
doing it.
Ray.
Nope.
You didn't
Not
mind
doing
doing it
it.
after season. I want to hear it now.
Not doing it.
You can always change it.
Not doing it. I mean, I'll do it this way. Hit me with it one time, Petey.
On paper. On paper. On paper.
On paper.
How do we look on paper?
On paper,
On paper.
I think this could be a with Mayfield. I'd give it a +3, +4, so that would put me at 9 to 10 wins.
Hey,
on
Ray,
paper.
Hey, Ray, you know what I'm gonna say, Ray?
On paper.
Hey, Ray, guess what I'm gonna say
On paper.
Ray, guess what I'm gonna say on paper? Give
What?
me my money.
You said what? Give me my money?
But see, look, check this out. Anybody that owes me money is gonna gladly hand that 50 over. If it means wins,
right? That's what I ain't gonna be mad at it. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and bitch. I'm not gonna bitch out of the. I'm not gonna bitch out of the fucking bet either and be like, oh well, that was before we got Baker and that's not fair. Nah, the bet was a bet, and I mean, shit, you still got to win 8+ games. So I mean, I don't know. I'd like to think Baker's a +3, +4 over Sam because I had us at 5 to 7, somewhere in the 5 to 7 win range. So.
Hey, you see Claire said, Ray, no, come back, Ray. See, look, they're trying to keep you from having a good time, bro. The other Panthers fans don't
it's
even
not about
want
it.
you.
Like I said, on paper, and I guess I'll add to the on paper is this is a Baker Mayfield with a chip on his shoulder, Oklahoma Baker, like the only Baker I've ever really liked. The moxie, the attitude. Obviously, maybe you shouldn't be, grabbing your dick, and doing that kind of shit on the field. But you get my point. Like Baker in college performed well often, played very good ball at Oklahoma. So, like, if we're getting that Baker plus a huge chip on his shoulder to prove everybody wrong, like I'd like to think, like I said, that's a +3, +4 to my original thought process. And we're looking at, like 9 to 10 wins. And that could possibly sneak us in the playoffs. I mean, Baker, like I said, Baker goes out there, like there's talent there. I mean, there's a reason the dude was fucking first overall, player taken in the draft. So, I mean, the talent's there. It's just hasn't really clicked. And for some reason, that's where we're in that mode right now. We're just trying to see, kind of like Twan said, we're just taking other people's trash at this point, trying to make it treasure, and that's fine. So, yet again, just add another quarterback to the list of names that we've tried to make it work with. I mean, and hey, maybe we hit on this one. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Guys, we got a new subscriber, man. A new subscriber. Guy goes by the name of Alex Stark. Says, what's going on, fellas? First time tuning in to your channel. What up, Twan and Ray, man? Also got PD Quick on here.
Appreciate it. Hit that like button.
Thank you for subscribing, homie. Make sure you hit the like button. Tell your friends about this show. We also got a Browns fan in the chat, Ray. He said, I'm a Browns fan, and I'll say I highly expect to lose to Carolina week 1. Watson will not play all year, and Brissett has been a bad backup his whole career pretty much, man. So shout out to Nathaniel Wilson. Look, you're always welcome over here, man. Even if you're a Browns fan, man, we welcome people from all teams to come over here and debate with us.
Do that. He spoke some wisdom.
You know more about Baker Mayfield than we do. If you ever want to come onto the show, we always put the link in the description. If you want to join us and tell us something about Baker Mayfield, link is in the description right now. Got Jay Issue back on here. Jay, you are officially a moderator, homie.
All they got was a 5th round draft pick. That's all they got. A 5th round.
A conditional 5th round, man.
Conditional.
Appreciate that. I don't know. Like I said, on paper, this could get interesting.
On paper, we finally win.
Like I said, a Baker that goes out and performs well, keeps his interceptions down, goes out there with the chip on his shoulder, all that kind of shit. Accurate thrower when he wants to be on top of his shit. And again, we have plenty of playmakers on offense. We have a decent little young core on defense. Add some pieces to it. Maybe the cohesion's there and then the continuity and all that kind of shit. They play well. I mean, it could turn into an interesting season. But again, that's basically going to ride on how well Baker does. Because, I mean, Sam ain't going to win this job. I mean, they say, quote unquote, quarterback competition. This ain't no competition. Baker's going to be the number 1 QB. I mean, let's be real.
Will I sound phony if I say that Baker Mayfield was also hurt last year?
No, it's facts. It's true. He's speaking true.
So hopefully we're not getting a hurt Baker Mayfield, and we're getting a surgically repaired Baker Mayfield. What he needs now is reps.
So are we getting Cam Newton back?
If
Nah, Cam's not coming back to football at
No.
all.
I mean, far as that shoulder, ain't it the same reason why we got rid of Cam?
We don't know. That's why we keep saying it's high reward, it's low risk.
they didn't want to take. They didn't even want to risk that with Cam.
Because this is the thing that people don't get. Let's say Baker Mayfield is not back 100% or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We still got Matt Corral that we drafted that's going to be practicing every day. He may just have to get put in sooner than later.
True.
He's going to be the future anyway. Every other team ran they rookie quarterbacks last year, from the Jets to whoever. I mean, they need the reps. Sitting on the sideline, sometimes you ain't learning shit over there.
No.
Hey, look, for because we, and some of them force y'all about, we want to make sure everybody's educated on what's going on. Let me explain to y'all what a conditional pick means in the NFL. A conditional NFL pick. A conditional pick is when you make a trade, then you agree that the draft pick will be changed based on the performance of the traded player
or playing time
or the team. For instance,
perfect.
If you trade, like say you was to trade Bradford for like a 4th round pick or Baker for a 4th round draft pick next year, but if Baker starts 14 or more games, then the draft picks becomes a 3rd round pick. Does everybody understand that?
Right. So, I mean, I don't know if y'all heard me earlier. Like, I saw that it said, as of right now, as it stands, it's a 5th rounder. But depending on playing time, that 5th rounder could become a 4th rounder. Yes.
But that's in 2024.
24.
Correct.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up.
Immediately.
I mean, shit, we're still not even technically thinking about 23 quite yet because, we just got the 22 draft done.
Hey, Twan. If
I also said the Jets, the Jags, the Bears, all them teams ran their rookie quarterbacks, man. They're going to be better players this coming year because of that. Who was speaking? Who was that, Jay?
Nah, that's me, Panthers forever.
All right, go ahead, Panthers.
I just think, would you agree or disagree? But I just think we just need a quality tight end, and then we at least be a B+ offense. We just had like a quality tight end.
Yeah, man. I mean,
we got the O line. We got a semi-okay quarterback.
I could like to run that double tight end set.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you somebody that's happy, bro. That motherfucking DJ Moore is somewhere happy as hell that he ain't got to deal with Sam Darnold.
Right. True. But you get what I'm saying though. Like a quality tight end, take the pressure off the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll always say a 2 tight end set is a quarterback's best friend. Because
tell them, Ray, you don't know which one is blocking and you don't know which one is going out. You don't know if they
like I said, I always say one of my obviously. Right, I'm sorry to cut you off, but obviously there's plenty of Cam seasons I loved. Of course, 2015 MVP season, fucking amazing. But again, I'll always say his rookie year was one of the most exciting to me, just to see what he was doing with that offense, especially as a rookie. And they primarily ran a 2 tight end set with 2 Miami Hurricane tight ends. I just wanted to point out Jeremy Shockey and Greg Olsen. Yeah, it was pretty great.
Let me ask y'all a question to see where the average Panthers head is, man. Would you guys be interested in going to the Super Bowl every 6 years and then having total losing seasons, or would you guys take being 12-5 every year? I didn't say win the Super Bowl.
Eventually, I'm going to go to the Super Bowl.
I didn't say win the Super Bowl. I said just go to it.
Right, just win the shit. I'll always say I'm a very black and white person. So for me, it's just like you either won it all or you lost.
Right.
So from there, it just don't really mean shit. So whether we won 5 games or 15-1, end result, if you don't win the Super Bowl, oh fucking well.
But it's the difference in sucking.
Obviously, I would love, because as of right now, the last few years, You know, we're talking about a lot of, well, especially the last 2 years, 5-win seasons. So, like, a lot of losing seasons lately. And it's just like anything's better than that. But obviously, yes, for me, it's always an all or nothing thing. I'm an all or nothing person. Like I said, black and white, all or nothing, whatever you want to call it. Unless we're winning the Super Bowl, it's just like, fuck. I mean, we didn't do shit. Even if we built and we look good and it looks like over the next couple of years, that's all fine and dandy for football debate, football talk. But like the fans,
that's what we
just
say.
strictly
That's
being
not
a
really
fan,
what
it's
we
just like,
mean.
bro, we still failed. Like that'll always be me.
I know, but that's what we say. That's not what we really mean. 12-5 is 12-5, man. You know what I'm saying? 12-5.
I mean, it allows you to talk more shit because when fans want to go on and on and on, it's just like unless their team just won the Super Bowl, at least recently, it's just like, all right, cool, but like y'all been five wins lately, 7 wins lately, 8 wins lately. We won 12 games consistently every year. Like that's really all that does for you. Whoop-de-doo. Like I said, for me, it's Super Bowls, bro.
No, Ray. Hey, Ray,
Super Bowls, bro.
Ray, let me back that one up, Ray. No. Ray, if you go 12-5 every year, you keep good players interested in coming to your team, man.
I understand.
They feel like you're not that far away.
Competitive.
So therefore, you're going to keep attracting great players.
Yo,
Twan.
Twan, that sounds like to me? You know what that sounds like to me, Twan? The Cowboys, and I'm good. I don't want to have that false hope every fucking year.
Cowboys are 8-8. They're 8-8.
Yeah, but you're talking about the mindset about every year is our year. So like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't like the Cowboys mindset. They still stuck in the 90s.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Any of you Cowboys fans out there, I got a VCR in the garage. Just let me know if you need it, because if you want to watch them fucking Super Bowl tapes, them bitches on VHS. So I got the VCR for you. Just make sure you dust them off. Make sure you rewind it. Blockbuster. Blockbuster was still a thing the last time y'all were doing the Super Bowl run.
I can respect what Ray is saying, but I'll take that 12-5 every year, man.
Hell yeah,
every year.
I don't competitor to compete.
Atlanta boy said, "I'll take the consistency."
I understand that, but I need.
Brandon said, "I'll take the 12-5 every year, man." And then you got Brandon Edgerton that agrees with Ray. He said, "I'll take the Super Bowl every 6 years."
Listen, Herm Edwards, love the coach, but y'all should know this. What do you do, Twan? Herm Edwards, you play to win the game.
Exactly.
Not just go 12-5. You play to win the game. What's the game? The Super Bowl. You play to win championships, not 12-win season. You don't go into a season. Twan, did you ever? I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure you play ball, all this shit. We've had these conversations. You don't go into a season, man, I just want to win 12 games this year. Fuck it. Like, not 11, not 13. I just want to win 12 games this year. No, every season I want to win out. I want to win. I want to win it all. Blah, 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 blah. It's never, I want to win 10 games this year. I want to win 12 games this year.
But I don't feel as bad with a winning season. I just don't.
I understand that, but
I can build from
that. That's just you. Me, it's Super Bowl or bust every year for me, bro.
Ray, you cannot attract players when you're going 5-10 every year, and nobody wants to play for that shit. But a team we just saw it with the Rams. Unfortunately, every team's not gonna win every year, man. So some guys like playing for the odds, man. Like, look, they going 12-5 every year. I got a great chance with them. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of guys is like they just need me to get over the hump. I don't want to go to a Super Bowl just to say I went to it and we don't win. Fuck that. I'll take that 12-5 every year until we can get our ass to the Super Bowl and win it. We ain't gonna win it every year. We can't. It's never been done before. I mean, I think the Cowboys won 3 in a row. That might have been. It wasn't even 3 in a row for them, was it? Was it 3 in a row or just 2?
I don't think.
That shit is hard, man. That's hard. NFL it's hard to win in this game, bro. So shit. But I respect what Ray's saying. For some people, it's all or nothing, man. It's like, look, if
y'all can hear me, Anthony's always in here. Anthony's always in here. He's a Saints fan. Winning seasons typically means your franchise is doing things right, and I'd agree with that.
Going in the right direction.
I'd agree with that. But what are we doing consistently lately, Dwayne?
Losing.
Okay.
I'll take that 12-5 every year, bro.
I mean, exactly. But you're saying that off the strength of what you just done. You're saying that off the strength of what's just been going on the last few years. Now, fast forward to this is year 6 of us going 12-5, but we keep not doing shit in the playoffs. We're going into year 7 with a good team, and yet again, we're picked to go to at least the playoffs and maybe a contender, and then yet again we fall short.
Let me go back
Then
to
what?
JSU and Panthers forever though, man. Hey
Then
guys,
what? Then
listen.
what? Then
What's
what?
going on? What's up? What's up?
And
If
then
you
what? I
guys
want to.
listen,
And then what? And
can
then
you
what?
hold? But look. Can you look?
Can you answer the damn
When
question,
we
Twan?
get
And
into,
then what?
I got you, Ray. But listen, when we get into debates with other teams now, it ain't a whole lot of fucking shit we can say, man. I can hold my head high going 12-5 every year. Look, we got a special guest trying to come in, Nathaniel Wilson. Let me verify him.
So disappointed.
Nathaniel, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you guys doing?
How you feeling, man?
Okay.
Baker Mayfield, we just added him with the Carolina Panthers. How you feeling about this pick that we made today?
So, I'm a Browns fan. Like I said, I'm a season ticket holder, and let's
Shout out
clarify.
to Nathaniel Wilson, Browns fan in the building. Let us know what's going on, man.
So I'll clarify how I feel. I'm a Buckeyes fan. So at first I couldn't stand this dude's guts.
Mm-hmm.
You stabbed the field in my field, or stabbed the flag in my field, and I feel a different way about you.
Yeah, that was different.
However, what I will
I'm
say
sorry,
is,
but I love that Baker. I love that Baker.
I loved that energy.
But see, I'm a Hurricanes fan. We're known to be doing some disrespectful things sometimes. So trust me, I like that Baker Oklahoma energy, bro. I like it.
You guys feel a different way about Ohio State anyway, but neither here nor there.
Facts. I like him. He knows his history. Facts.
Everybody knows that game.
Hey, you sit the fuck down there. Yo, Florida State, no, just be quiet.
Yeah, but
what a lot of people feel, I get. However, as a Browns fan, I think about it. We came off an 0-16 season, had a trash team. We had good pieces, but as a whole, bad defensive coordinator. Offensive coordinator was horrible. We come in and we get Baker to come in, backing up. A hurt player comes in and has missing 4 of his games that year, breaks the rookie record for passing touchdowns. Cool. Got the monkey off the back. We got our wins. We got the coolers open in Cleveland. I got one. Trust me. It's in my house. Next season comes in, a new offense. Freddie Kitchen, turmoil in the front office. Dude comes in and has an okay but not promising year. Then we get in Stefanski, another new offense, 3-3 seasons. Baker comes in, 26 touchdowns, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 3,674 yards. That same year, Deshaun Watson threw 3,800 yards, 26 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and made the Pro Bowl. So absorb those numbers, thinking about it when you're really assessing it. And then you look at the games before Baker got injured in 21. First time ever being in the second year of an offensive system. Baker looked like a different quarterback in those first 2 games. He put up 30-plus points per game, and our defense couldn't get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
Was he Tom Brady? Was he Patrick Mahomes? No. But he was throwing efficiently. He was leading the league in some of the passer rating levels. I can't remember if it was QBR or efficiency, but the dude was throwing the ball so well and then suffers an injury. And that whole year of plague stats, in my opinion, Kevin Stefanski this year has nothing but his neck on the line.
Mm-hmm.
You played Baker hurt. That is your roster. You are ultimately the one responsible.
Oh, we the Panthers fans, we know all about playing quarterbacks while they're hurt.
Right.
We know all too much about that.
But that dude did nothing but come out there and say, no excuse, I need to play better. He didn't come out and say, I'm hurt, I played bad.
Not every Sunday, but hey, look.
Why you gotta bring that shit up, Twan? I mean, that shit hurts, bro. But my bad.
I think this year you're talking about a quarterback that just waived $3 million in guaranteed money to come and get a chance.
Right. I
think you're gonna see a reminiscent of Oklahoma man on fire, giving the suck it sign to the
Hey yo, and yo, Twan, what did I just say like 20 minutes ago?
I just said that, and that's why I want Nathaniel to stay right there.
Let me get that Oklahoma Baker, that moxie, that fucking attitude, like the gunslinger, all that shit, bro. The high ass energy, plus a huge chip on his shoulder. That's a +3, +4 win guy on a team that I already had going like 5 to 7 wins. Exactly. So again, we're talking 9, 10 wins, give or take. I mean, shit, if Baker's balling out, there's plenty of talent on this roster.
I truthfully
Nathaniel, let me ask you a question, Nathaniel. So with what you just said, Nathaniel, and what I said in the opener. So tell me, what Baker Mayfield are we getting when you're talking about Baker Mayfield, who's out here to prove that he is a great quarterback, that he's not just lip service, that he's not a guy who's going to come break your team up, that a guy who needs to show maturity, a guy that, quite frankly, is doing an interview with us, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So what kind of guy are we getting in those terms, in terms of him knowing that his future in some ways is on the line with how he plays with us and how he acts while he's with us?
So I think locker room wise, I think Baker really as far as like if what you hear what he said to the media, I thought he grew up a lot in Cleveland. I think first year and a half he was struggling with the media because everybody wanted to pin everything on him, and that comes with being a quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, we didn't like that, Baker.
However, I felt like last year Baker just owned it. Hurt, not his fault. Defense not executing. Coaching staff not giving opportunities, all the way up until when he called Stefanski out. I really didn't like that, although I didn't find him wrong. If you look at what Belichick did to protect, old boy out of Alabama, I can't think of his name now. The rookie they had last year. Watch how he played Cleveland. He hedged the running back off and disrupted Myles Garrett to give him time to get the ball out.
Mm-hmm.
Baker was getting sacked like his life was nothing. They were trouncing that man. And Cleveland did no schemes, no change, no nothing to add him protection. He called him out on it. You know what? Is it professional? No, and I didn't like it. However, a lot of what I seen before that said that, he was owning up to everything. What I did like to see is you see Nick Chubb come out and say, Baker Mayfield is one of my best friends. He's a leader, and he's going to be fine no matter where he goes.
Okay.
Joe Burrow comes out and says, I've never beat that man. Every time he comes out and plays me, he has destroyed me. He's going to be fine wherever he goes. Kurt Warner comes out and looks at everything that was going on. Kurt Warner says it's that shoulder. Watch the differences between pre-injury and post-injury. I think the Baker you're going to get is going to be the Baker that we seen come out the end of 2020, the beginning of 21 before he got hurt. Mm-hmm. And I think you're going to see
before
a more
the
mature
injury,
player
okay.
because he's going to be trying to make sure he establishes himself.
So then here, I got two questions. So first would be like, what's going on with the shoulder? Is he 100% yet, or is he still rehabbing that shit?
So they showed him at his camps out in Oklahoma. He's been running for the youth. It doesn't look like he's in a sling anymore. You don't see any not even like any support at all, no brace, no nothing. So it looks as though it's physically healed. Now the rehab process, none of that's really been spoke about because Cleveland's excused him from everything. They didn't want him in the locker room, and I think it's because
the quarterback you were talking about earlier, you were talking about Mac Jones, right?
Yeah, Mac Jones. If you watch the Cleveland,
shout out to Brandon Edgerton for that. Brandon put in there Mac Jones. Shout out to Brandon.
If you watch the Cleveland Patriots game, you'll see what I was talking about. How Belichick schemed to give him more time, and it just comes down to coaching on that. So, but no, I think the shoulder. I think he's gonna be fine. I think what compounded it was he tore his labrum, but he also fractured that bone. And if they went in and healed it, I mean, I got a buddy who, literally looks like he put his ankle beside his leg, and in 6 weeks he's in rehab. Now you're talking about a guy who went out to the best sports doctor that there is in California and had it done and has at his disposal the best physical therapy he could get. So I think come training camp, you're going to have a guy that's ready to start
with a huge chip on his shoulder. So here's my second question.
I'll tell you, Ray, I'm going to come back to you, Ray, but this is just too juicy for me not to mention. So, Claire, you fucking with our feelings just a little bit. Claire said, y'all are going to love this. She said, my coworkers is a Browns fan, and he said, great. Y'all took Baker Mayfield.
Nah, see, this is fine, because this is my question. All right. No, hold tight.
Cam is looking real nice right now up here.
All right.
Hint, hint.
All right, so here, watch. So what's so funny is this was literally what I was about to ask. Second question. So as a Browns fan, and I truly mean this question, who would you rather have start week 1, Cam Newton or Brissett? Because I'm sorry, if you think Watson's starting week 1, let me just get that out of your head right now. That ain't happening.
Watson's not playing a snap this season.
All right, so there you go. So let's get that out of the way. So what sounds better to you, Newton or Brissett week 1?
I truly, talent-wise, I think Newton is the one. But mentally, I think Newton's been broke since he left Carolina.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And I think mental is the hurdle that Cam never got over in New England.
Well, see, Cam, to be honest with you, y'all have somewhat of a decent line. And just
Our
like
line can't stay healthy. That's been our problem. I mean, you're
I
talking
got
about there was games that Baker
but
had
our lines were absolutely shitty in front of Cam. Now
you're talking about Baker had a dude that came from the practice team that he'd never met.
But like
right
this is how I look at it. You got Nick Chubb. Oh, I mean, I guess Kareem Hunt's going now. But
Hey,
either
Ray,
way,
you want to say all of it before I can. Go ahead, baby.
but so you got Nick Chubb. You have a great run game. You have again pretty solid line.
Too.
you got some talent in general on the roster. You got a pretty good defense. I'd like to think your coaching's pretty decent as well. It's definitely an upgrade over ours. So again, now you plug in a Cam Newton with that.
No, but that.
I mean,
right,
Brissett. I'm just saying.
Let me add in the challenge.
Plus, the thing, I'm gonna throw this little snippet out at you too, bro. Cam Newton is hungry too.
100%.
He may need to change the scenery, man. The Carolina Panthers did not do this man right in his career, later in his career.
They did not. I agree with that.
Even when he was hurt, the last coach that we had when we had Rivera played that man hurt to save his job.
Yes, he did. He tried to ride his coach.
Same thing that they did to Baker.
Yep.
How wonderful will it be? And I think that's where Ray is going with it. If both of these guys can go to opposite teams and resurrect their careers.
Let me add to you the challenge that I feel exists with Kevin Stefanski's mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, amazing backfield, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Kareem Hunt comes on the field. Brown's gonna run or pass.
You got to tell us about your team.
I mean, shit. I mean,
100%.
Kareem,
the Browns are passing.
I mean, Kareem. I feel like still either or. I mean, I feel like anytime Kareem came out, he was pretty much getting ran though.
If you look at Chubb, when Chubb was on the field, less than 20% of the time he ever got it out of the backfield pass. Kareem Hunt probably 70% of the time.
Okay.
It added predictability to the offense.
Okay.
So they're dialing up blitzes on these short third downs where we know that it looks like Kareem's just going to get an out of the backfield screen or a quick little flat route. They're coming up on it. They're breeding up on it, and it's causing Baker to check up or come off his check down because of the probability of an interception. Now he's forcing it down the field or he's getting sacked.
So you're saying he wasn't in the best situation.
What I think you guys benefit in Carolina is you guys got a running back who can do either or and with high efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
When healthy.
Now they got to play the game of, is it run or is it pass? They have to respect the run more with McCaffrey in the backfield and also respect the pass. That allows the play action to be more deadly for you guys than what it was for us.
Okay. And the thing, if you would, man, if you could let our viewers right now to know to hit that like button, man.
Yeah, go ahead and like it. I like coming in here. I got cousins that are from the Charlotte and Raleigh area that live up here now, so we're actually driving down for the home opener.
Hey, man, hopefully we can link up. We'll see you there, man. Me and Ray Pabron, we got to put our heads together because we might be there too.
So, but no, I think for the Capitol, I think it says a lot about Baker's mindset for you guys too. He waived $3 million to come to Carolina.
He didn't have a choice.
He didn't have. I mean, he had a choice. He could have sat there and waited his contract out fully healed a whole year.
I was going to say that shit was fully guaranteed. So, like, I mean, he technically had a choice. He could have played hardball, but clearly, for him, again.
But players play, man.
For me, it's a chip on his shoulder. I was going to say, it's a chip on his shoulder. It's me thinking that he's betting on himself, that he's going to go out here and try to prove 100%. Everybody fucking wrong.
Because let me say this. No matter what, started training camp, Cleveland's cutting Baker. They were not letting that man in the locker room.
They weren't. No.
And they were not going to carry him on the roster when they could backfill another spot and have depth. You carry Baker on your 53-man roster, and now you got a quarterback that you know you're never going to put on the field, and you got other positions that could have had a little more depth on them. Baker was getting cut no matter what. The difference is he took that $3 million hit because he wanted to be there to start a training camp so he could go to a team and light them on fire. I also think he had motivation to go into Cleveland and beat the crap out of them.
Week one.
That's
what I'm saying. He's betting on himself to go out there, win the job, be the starter week one, and then again against his former team, go out there and whoop their ass.
Right. I just told my brother this. Like I said, me, my brother, and my buddy, three of us, we have 4 seats at Cleveland. So I sat there and said, he's going to be a man on fire. He's going to come out and beat Cleveland. Watch. I don't know that it's a guaranteed win for Cleveland if Watson plays. And that's only because Cleveland's defensive coordinator is an idiot.
Hey, to all the admins that are in the chat right now, please block any idiots that you see in our chat, bro. Please.
So, no, I appreciate y'all letting me jump in here. I walked out. I always look for a reason to walk out of work. I can't have my cell phone in there.
Thank you for coming in and shining the light on the situation to us, too.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, appreciate it. Always love another team's perspective. So
yeah, I mean, I understood the fuel and the anger the dude before had, but at the same time, $5 million in the NFL is nothing.
It's not.
And a fifth-round pick is nothing more than a potential development player. I mean, you're not looking at getting, a Chris Olave or Myles Garrett or any of those guys in the 4th or 5th round. So you're looking at those are development positions. Yeah, it's a small hinder in the grand scheme of the picture. But if you're looking to turn a team around right now and you give up $5 million in a 5th round for a guy who has shown he has that in him, I think it's a small point in the pot.
Players play, man. Players play. That man is not going to sit on the sideline. And it's just like with Cam Newton, man. Look, they want to play. They don't want to sit on the sideline and watch.
100%.
So, I think me and my man Ray Pabon on here, one of the other co-hosts of the show, we feel with this move that this is a win-win for us. You know what I'm saying? Worst case scenario, we didn't spend a lot of money on him. And, you know what I'm saying, it goes – but I think this dude is going to come in with a mindset of winning and getting even. I just want him to win and get even on the field and not on microphones in front of telephone cameras.
And I will say, you guys' front office has experience with going to the Super Bowl.
I mean, there's part of me
Twan, can I ask you this?
Go ahead.
Can I ask you this real quick, Twan? Now, you do know with winning can sometimes bring a certain cockiness,
Right, it does.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
winning cockiness. We can tell the difference.
All right, Twan, over under a Baker quote unquote outburst once. Over under.
I think
something gets blown out of proportion. Just anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we could easily see happen at least once this season.
I don't know,
He can say whatever the fuck he wants to say if he wins. I don't care.
I mean, I'm with you on that because everybody used to love to talk shit about Cam when he was saying all the shit he was saying. He's like, all right, well, if you don't like me dancing, stop me.
Yeah, exactly.
But he was winning. He was winning though. So what were you gonna do? Stop him from winning? Like, so hey, I'm all about it.
One thing I'll say about an outburst. He just came from the most toxic sports community in the world. As the most ridiculed, probably draft pick in a long time, maybe since, Jamarcus Russell.
I can't defend him all the way on that, Nathaniel, because I feel like Baker had a lot to do with the
100%
over there, and he made a lot of shit hard on himself. Like alienating.
But that's what I'm saying. I think he's had growth because
he's
been literally putting every ridicule that he could.
But I agree with you.
Those are the ones that he put himself in, and those that the organization put him in.
Yeah, man.
So I don't know. I mean, I think he might do well coming from like I said, your guys' organization has been to the Super Bowl. The Browns have not been to a championship game since '56.
Twice.
So, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. You guys have a front office at least that is experienced in how to build that roster. Now, whether it's there now or not, time will tell because you never know until you start seeing the season. Probably get about a third of the way through to know whether your team's even playoff caliber, right? So, I mean, especially in this situation, you got Baker coming in. He's going to have a little bit of time before training camp to get familiar with the playbook, and then he's going to have training camp and then preseason. So your hope is that he can spend all that time and put it all towards getting the system down and coming in and just putting his head down, dialing in, and doing his job.
Okay. Yep, man. Look, bro, I thank you for the insight, bro. Look, it's gonna be one hell of a game. And look, Nathaniel, you know the NFL is not stupid because they were expecting us to pick Baker up a long time ago. That's why they set that damn schedule up that way.
Once they signed Watson, I think they knew that Carolina was the most suited
Right.
place
Most
for it.
likely, it was the most likely place he was going to go. And they not dumb. They set that shit up right away.
But if Carolina would have went and played the hardball game of making Cleveland eat the whole thing, I think Baker could have ended up in Seattle on a multi-year deal. Seattle made it clear they were willing to sign him for a couple years. They weren't going to guarantee a lot. Probably would have gave him between $7 and $7.5 million, probably 2 years, a $15 million contract, maybe 3 or 4 guaranteed or as a bonus, and they would have played him out there. But I think Carolina doing it now put them in the best position, truthfully, for Baker, because Pittsburgh came out and said, go ahead and cut him. We'll take him. And that was before the draft.
The question that the panel that I'm sure Ray has too, are you guys willing to take Sam Darnold off our hands?
Not a chance in the world they're going to take Sam Darnold.
I mean, if it happens, I'll just, I got a jersey for you, bro. I'll send it to you.
Look, they didn't want Sam Darnold when people said he was better than Baker Mayfield before the draft. They definitely don't want him now.
That was some ludicrous dumb shit.
But no, I think he definitely added some more wins to your guys' season for sure.
All right, that's what I want, man.
So
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be the first to say it. Baker come here and win 12, 13 games for us, man. He can stay. I
think if he puts up 10,
do you think he would? You think he would want to? You think he would want to? Though?
If he feels like this environment is what's best for him, and look, and he's winning, and he feels like, look, I'm telling you right now, these people in Carolina are going to embrace this dude, man. Yes. They're going to embrace him. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people here that just come off like Baker Mayfield fans. They're going to embrace him.
I think when they start seeing how this dude does for the community, that'll play a role, but what he does on the field will speak the biggest volumes to you guys.
Yeah, he won't match what Cam did here, bro.
I've met this dude 4 times in Cleveland, not at the stadium. And every single time has been nothing but the nicest person in the world, him and his wife both.
Mm-hmm.
They were out the one weekend, I think it was just after he set the rookie passing record, so it was it was right before he got married. Him and his wife were out, and they literally bought the whole bar drinks in the celebration.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so is he going to be doing progressive commercials in the bank now?
You never know. He got to have a move-in party, at least commercial, right? I mean, he's got to move out of the stadium and hand the keys over.
Yeah, they probably filming that shit right now.
But no, I think it's gonna be good. I thought Cleveland was going to get it done last week when rumors came out that they were going to package Robbie Anderson up.
Mm-hmm.
There was rumors that came out last week saying they were going to package Robbie Anderson up, being he was already discontent with the whole idea and being vocal over all that, and send him to Cleveland and see if the Browns would pick up the share of his contract and they would take the offset.
Robbie ain't gonna want to go no damn where now. I think he was just talking shit, but he's already said too much, and I think the Panthers are gonna look to move him, man.
Yeah, I almost
we need a linebacker bad, bro.
I think if he's gonna create toxicity with the situation with Baker, he's gonna definitely be out before training camp.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna come down to it. I mean, you think about one thing of last year's situation and wrap your head around this. I truly believe that Stefanski did not want Baker last year at all. Here's why. Rashard Higgins was a 6-game healthy scratch. Rashard Higgins 2020 was Baker Mayfield's most productive target.
Mm-hmm.
So why is he a healthy scratch 6 games?
Yeah, sound like more fuck shit. Like, I mean, we're used to fuck shit.
So,
we're trying to turn it around.
We've grown accustomed to that shit. So.
Do you know our head coach is? Matt Rule, man. You can have him too.
Like I said, my cousins are diehard Panthers fans, so I watch the Super Bowl games at my house. Yeah. I watch Panthers games every Sunday at my house when my cousins come over. So, I mean, I follow the team. I can't call myself a fan, but I'm not a hater by any means. Now, you ask me to turn on a Steelers, Ravens, or Bengals game, and I'm going to tell you, get out of my house.
How about the Cowboys?
My wife is a Cowboys fan. She's not allowed to watch the games in my house.
Damn, bro. I like him
Good
already.
man. Good man.
Not happening ever.
I like him already.
Good man.
Well, hey, feel free to come back week 1 if you want to hop on week 1 and with us and all that good shit.
Absolutely, guys.
Hey, Ray, look, man. It's been a wonderful day. We'd like to thank Nathaniel for coming on here with us, man. We're about to get up out of here.
Yep, I'm going to jump off and get back to work.
Wanted to break that news that Baker Mayfield is now a Carolina Panther. He will wear the blue and black. Those colors may look good on him, man. They make the. Is he here to stay? We don't know yet.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell, man.
But it is a win-win situation, y'all. It is a win-win situation.
Definitely.
Gentlemen, I appreciate you. I'm going to hop off here and get back into the office.
Thank you, Nathaniel. Right. Thank you for taking time out with us, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
See you guys.
Ray Papone, JSU, Panthers forever, man. Appreciate y'all time today, man. I had to break this news, man. I had to break it. We about to get out of here so y'all can enjoy the rest of y'all day, man.
Nice to meet y'all fellas, man.
Nice to meet you too. Hey, you invited back anytime, brother. Anytime.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, tell your people, man. They want to talk about football. Come over here. Panthers football, we talk about it over here. We'll debate anybody. Anybody. Shout out to JSU out here in the chat, man. Also, one of our newest moderators, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that, brother. My brother from another, Ray Papone.
I'm
torn down, man. We out of here. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.